Hello guys, this is Zuma, and welcome to another Black Ops 2 Best Class video. And this is the 15th video in this series, and in this one we're going to be focusing on the best nuclear class. So right, that's the introduction out of the way. Now let's bring down the board for our pick 10 loadout. So just before we get into this class loadout, I just want to talk a bit about this game. So I'm playing some Domination solo on the map Plaza. And this game, it was kind of strange because there was actually a clan that came in, there was 4 people in it, and they had nuke in their clan tags. So I was getting a little bit worried, but it turned out not to be that bad. And I actually got a nuclear on them, so it was quite ironic. But anyway, right, let's get back into this class. So for my primary, I have the MP7. Now I've chosen a submachine gun because of the way I play. I like to rush around, I like to get close to the enemy, and using a submachine gun is what's going to bring them down. Now the best submachine guns you can pick from is probably the MP7, the PDW and the MSMC. And why I think the MP7 just stands out a little bit more than the other two is because of it has a 40 round mag, which if you're in the enemy spawn and there's a lot of people around you, then just having a large clip size can help you take them all down. And not only that, the reload speed as well. It seems to be like the fastest reload speed out of all the submachine guns. So not only do you have like a large clip size, but you're getting them a lot faster, which for this class build is very important. And the MP7 also goes well with my attachment, which is the Suppressor. Now keeping yourself off the enemy radar, allowing you to flank and keeping the enemy spawn without them seeing you is going to allow you to get a lot of kills. And I think the MP7 is easily the best submachine gun that works well with a suppressor. The PDW and the MSMC, even since like they got patched, just don't work well with a suppressor. The range is massively reduced, and I feel like the MP7 even at medium range works a lot more better. And if I was going to use the PDW and the MSMC, then I prefer to put like quick draw and fast mags on them. And for rushing around and being stealth, especially if you're playing solo, then Suppressor on the MP7 is definitely the way to go. So right, that's my primary and my attachment, and now we're on to my next one, which is the C4. Now, as you probably already know, to get a nuclear you need a 30 kill streak and kills from knifing, from your lethals, tacticals, and environmental as well, from like barrels and cars blowing up. They all count towards your nuclear. So not using something which can contribute to you getting more kills is you're going to be putting yourself at a disadvantage, and easily the best lethal is the C4. And the way I tend to use it a lot, you see in this game, is when the VSAT's up, instead of me actually engaging the enemy, I'll just flick a C4 at him, and that just saves me from engaging the enemy where I could get like one-shotted from a shotgun or a no-scope from a sniper rifle, and just throwing a C4 just eliminates a little bit of that. So that's the way I tend to use them, and it works out great. So right, now we're on to my perks, and I've got 2 perks in tier 1, so I'm going to need perk 1 greed, and those perks are Flak Jacket and Hardline. Now as I'm playing Domination, obviously I'm going to be capping flags, and I'm going to be exposing myself to a lot of explosives because the enemy's going to know where I am. And I don't know if you saw at the start, I actually survived 2 grenades, which allowed me to get I think 700 points with a couple of capture kills, and then I went into the enemy spawn, killed 2 snipers, and then that's it, I got my VSAT. So I can't recommend Flak Jacket enough. So right, Hardline. Now running on lethals is the easiest way to get a nuclear, and what it is, it's all about the fast rotation. It's getting from your UAV to your VSAT, and then call your VSAT in, and then when it's up, rushing around trying to get as many kills as possible to get you closer to the next VSAT. And getting 20% extra points towards your score streaks is definitely going to help you with that, and that's why I like to run Hardline. So right, now on to my next set of perks. So I've got 2 perks in tier 2, so I need perk 2 greed, and those perks are Toughness and Scavenger. Now when you're trying to kill 30 people in a row, you're not always going to get the bullets on the enemy first, and you're going to be in some of those 50-50 gunfights, and having Toughness on, which reduces flinch when being shot at, is definitely going to help you in winning that gunfight. And also, the further away the gunfight is, the more Toughness comes into effect. So if you're using an MP7 with a suppressor, which also lowers the damage and the range, and you're like having a gunfight with someone in the mid-range, then Toughness is going to come even more into effect, and that's why I think it's such a good perk to have on this class. And I have Scavenger because if you're going for a nuclear, then some perks you can choose, and some perks you're kind of forced into using. And if you want to last for the whole 30 kills with your weapon, then you're going to need to pick up those Scavenger packs and replenish your ammo. And Scavenger is what's going to do that. And also, if you've got a C4, then that's going to get replaced as well, which you can use all the way through your nuclear streak. So right after Scavenger, we're on to my last and final perk, which is Dexterity. Now when using an SMG, it's good to adapt more of a rush, aggressive playstyle, and if you're running around a lot, then the ability to shoot faster after sprinting is really going to help you. As usually in Call of Duty, the person who shoots first gets the kill. I know it always doesn't feel like that when you shoot first, die first, but yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. And also with Dexterity, the ability to climb up ladders and mantle other objects and stuff faster is a nice addition as well. So that's it guys, after Dexterity the class is complete, and this is what I think is the best nuclear class, and I really hope this class works for you guys as it has done for me. And the next kill that's coming up I believe is going to be for my nuclear. So I really hope you enjoyed this gameplay, and if you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like rating and maybe a favourite if you think this class is going to help you out. And don't forget to check out my other best class videos, either there's 14 of them, and there should be an annotation on screen or a link in the description to the playlist where you can check them all out. So that's it guys, the game has come to an end, and if you want to stick around and watch some more nuclear gameplay, then the video on the left is a nuclear with my best assault class, and the middle video is a 41 gun streak with a peacekeeper on hijacked, and it's also a live com as well, which is a lot of fun, so check that one out. And the video on the right is on my Let's Play channel, The Last of Us. That is all now complete, so click that if you want to go to the first video. So that's it guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.